And today our topic is characteristics of monopoly. Okay. Uh, Monopoly is a market structure in which a single firm dominates the market for a particular good or service. In such market, the monopolist has a power to set prices and restrict the output, which can have significant implications for consumers and the broader economy. In this article, we will discuss the key characteristics of the monopoly in the business, economics, and financial analysis. Single seller. A monopoly is characterized by a single seller that dominates the market for particular good or service. The monopolist has no close substitutes and consumers have no particular good service. The other option but to purchase the monopolist from the monopolist. Barriers to entry. Monopolies are typically characterized by high barriers to entry, which make it difficult for new firms to enter the market. These barriers may include patents, economic ease of scale, and government regulations. Control over price. The monopolist has significant control over the price of a good or service it produces. Since there are no close substitutes, the monopolist can set the price at a level that maximizes its profits. Profit maximization. The monopolist's goal is to maximize the profits by setting the price and the output level that will generate the greatest profits of all time. The monopolist will produce at a level where marginal costs equal some marginal revenue, which is typically less than the level of output that would prevail in competitive market. Deadweight loss. Monopolies can result in deadweight loss, which is loss of social welfare that occurs when the output level is less than the level that would occur in a competitive market. The monopolist will produce less than the socially efficient level of output, resulting in a loss of consumer surplus and producer surplus. The price discrimination. Monopolies have the ability to engage the price discrimination, which is the practice of charging different prices in different consumers for the same good or service. Price discrimination can allow the monopolist to capture a larger share of consumer surplus and increase the profits. Lack of innovation. Monopolists may be less innovative than firms in competitive markets as they have less incentive to invest in research and development or introduce new products or services to the monopolist may also be less responsive to the consumer demands as it has no close substitutes compared with rent-seeking behavior. Monopolists may engage in rent-seeking behavior, which is the use of resources to secure economic rents or profits in excess of what would be earned in a competitive market. This behavior may include lobbying for government regulations that protect the monopoly or engaging in anti-competitive practices. Reduced consumer surplus. Monopolies can reduce consumer surplus, which is the difference between the value consumer place on a good or service and the price that they may pay for it. Since the monopolist can charge a higher price, consumers may be forced to pay more than they would in competitive market. Public policy concerns. Monopolies raise public policy concerns as they can have significant implications for competition, consumer welfare, and economic growth. Governments may intervene to prevent or regulate monopolies to protect consumers and promote economic efficiency. Natural monopolies. Some monopolies may rise naturally due to the presence of significant economies of scale, such as the case of utilities or transportation industries. In such cases, it may be more efficient for single firm to provide the services, but there may be a need for government regulations to prevent abuse of market power. Price ceilings. Government may impose price ceilings on monopolies to prevent excessive price increase and protect consumer welfare. However, price ceilings may also result in shortages or reduced quality of goods or services. Inefficiency. Monopolies may be less efficient than firms in competitive markets as they face less pressure to reduce costs or improve quality. This inefficiency can result in higher prices and reduced output, which can have negative impacts on consumer welfare. Market power. Monopolies have significant market power, which can be used to exclude competitors or engage in anti-competitive practices such as predatory pricing or exclusive dealing. This market power can also be used to influence government policies or regulations to protect the monopoly. Technology change. Technology change may disrupt monopolies by introducing new substitutes or making it easier for new firms to enter the market. However, monopolies may also use their market power to prevent or delay the adoption of new technologies that could threaten group dominance. Long-term sustainability. Monopolies may not be sustainable in long term as they may face increased competition or technological disruption. However, monopolies may also use their market power to acquire or merge with competitors, further consolidating their dominance. Geographic scope. Monopolies may have a geographic scope that extends beyond national borders, which can raise issues of international competition and regulation. Market segmentation. Monopolies may segment the market based on factors such as income, age, geographic location, allowing them to charge different prices to different segments of consumers. This segmentation can further increase power and profits. In the conclusion, the key characteristics of monopoly in business, economics, and financial analysis include a single seller, the use to entry control over the price, profit maximization, dead loss, price discrimination, lack of innovation, rent seeking behavior, reduced consumer surplus, and public policy concerns. Understanding these characteristics is critical to analyzing the impact of monopolies on the broader economy and implementing the policies to promote reform. Overall, the characteristics of monopoly can have significant implications for competition, consumer welfare, and economic growth. Understanding these characteristics is critical to analyzing the impact of monopolies on the broader economy and implementing policies to promote competition and consumer welfare petition and consumer welfare. Here, in general, when we talk about the monopoly is the one which has demand on himself that only means a single seller. It can be like a monopoly can be like single seller and large buyers. Means if we want to buy a product, if a product is particular product, that product uh, can be purchased from only one person in entire the market, which represents the monopoly of the selling of a particular product, and which makes high demand for the monopolist, and there can be larger amounts of pricing, means it could be the monopolist wish of deciding the price of the particular value irrespective of the value, actual value of the product. And barriers to entry, control over supply, brand recognition, political influence, rent-seeking behavior, economic and patents and intellectual property pollutions, social cost, reducer consumer police surplus, and market values. And this is the end of today's topic. And thank you.